Good morning and welcome to day 6 of my China trip. It's currently about 6 AM and we've got a lot in store today. We're currently in the middle of Ermei and Leshan, where we're planning to go to Leshan today to see a giant Buddha carved out of the rocks. And this site is again another UNESCO World Heritage Site, and we'll be going to another temple today. But before all that, we're going to do some shopping in Ermei village. So before that, we're gonna get some breakfast. Let's get on with the day. We're at the breakfast bar now, and they got a lovely assortment of different foods. So just finished breakfast, and it was pretty good. Pretty heavy breakfast. But now we're headed back to the room, just sort out a few last things before we get checked out and head to Leshan and do some shopping. I mean, this place is absolutely beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen a complex like it. Standing outside the hotel now, just waiting for our coach to come pick us up, and then it's off to do some shopping. Come to the jade store, and we've been given these lanyards. It's a massive jade store, but jade isn't really my type of thing. Loads of jade, beautiful. And the store just spans for ages. Prices here are a bit insane, so like one of these items is about 4,000. Just one of these small ones, £4,000. Pretty expensive section right now. And just look at that one, that's about £10,000. We just bought a jade pitio from the jade store, which is a symbol of like good fortune when you rub it. And also met a lot of people, had good conversations with them, asking about where we're from and what we're doing here. Lovely to meet new people. So we're currently in a museum for all of this Buddhist stuff, and got my prediction from one of the guys here. Basically, this fortune teller guy told me there are 5 elements, and I'm the earth element. And when I was younger, I didn't have good health, but for the rest of my life, I will. So hopefully that is true. And I definitely know in the past, as a child, I didn't have great health, but who knows what the future holds. So we've just got out the museum and now we're headed back to our coach. So we've just been told the boat service has stopped due to bad weather. I mean, it's not exactly thunderstorming right now. I'm not sure why they shut it down, but that means we have to get back on our coach and then go climb up the mountain, which means we won't be able to see the full Buddha statue, whereas on the river you'd be able to see the full thing. It's a bit ridiculous to stop the whole boat service just because of a little rain. I mean, it's not even here yet. Apparently there's going to be a thunderstorm, but we'll see about that later. Not exactly happy because we did pay for the boat service, and now we have to go hike up a mountain, back down to go see the Buddha, which is carved out of the mountain. Alright, it's kind of started pouring down now, and we've arrived at the base of the mountain, and I still have no idea what's going on. Tour guide's not really telling us much now. It's not raining anymore, but still haven't got anywhere. It's about almost 5 o'clock now, so we've been up since about 6 AM till now, and we haven't even seen the main attraction yet. So we finally made it inside, and we're going to be hiking up this mountain for a while until we get there. It's currently 36 degrees here and the humidity is insane. I mean, I was just sweating standing in the queue to get in. And look at this rock formations. I mean, people are rubbing their heads with it. I'm not sure why. We've made it to one of the first areas, and as you can probably see, I'm coated in a layer of sweat. You can see the river from here, and it's a beautiful view of the city. I'll show you that. And just look at that view of the river and the city. So that's the river we were supposed to be going on, but couldn't because of the thunderstorm. Alright, so there's a tower in front of us with a grave underneath where a Buddha was buried. I'm not allowed to show it for religious reasons, but it's a beautiful old tower. It's about 1,000 years old, so that's amazing it's still here. So apparently the Buddha underneath that tower, buried there, was the one to start construction of this giant Buddha. And once he died, he was buried there. And some other people decided, for good karma, to continue the project, which took another 90 years to finish this giant Buddha. So we're now going to the Lingyuan Temple, which is a lot less elevated than the one we went to yesterday, but still, this place looks absolutely stunning. Well, here we are in the courtyard of the temple, and there's a Buddha inside there. I mean, this architecture is absolutely stunning. So that was a quick tour of the Lingyuan Temple, and then we're going to be going down to see the Buddha now. So now we've actually arrived at the top of the giant Buddha, and you can see the head from here. I mean, it's just a beautiful view of the head, and it's absolutely massive. I didn't expect it to be this huge. And so right here from this platform you can see the top of the Buddha's head, and this thing is amazing. Just look how huge it is compared to those people right there, and that's only half of the top of his head. Just look at the intricacies of that building. So right here we have another one of these buildings, and you can see the intricacies of the architecture here. It's absolutely beautiful. So we just prayed to the Buddha, and there's a specific way you have to do it. You have to go from the left ear of the Buddha, pray, and then say some special words after it. And you have to bow 3 times, you get 3 wishes, kind of like a genie. I would show the Buddha right now, but you can't really see it. But we're going to head down, and hopefully we can get a better view from there. I mean, there are tons of people here right now. I mean, as you can see behind me, I cannot get a view. I took a good picture. So we're making our way further up the mountain, and there's a beautiful koi pond at this building in the middle. And we just look at them for fish. Now we're making down these twisting mountain roads to get down, and you can see down there actually where we have to go, so it's going to be quite a long walk down. So we have now exited the giant Buddha, and we're headed back to our coach. So it looks like we're not going to the base of the Buddha, which is really sad. I would have loved to see it from the foot of the Buddha, but it is what it is. It's getting really late now, so it's good we're heading back. So day's not over yet. We just arrived at the Erliang temple. We're gonna go up to see that. So we now made it to the top where the temple is at, and it's a beautiful temple, and we had to complete a little ritual at the bottom, some sort of prayer to one of the Buddhas down there. So this is a Tao temple, which is the original religion of China, and this temple was built over 1,000 years ago using mud. So we're just going done with the temple, and then we're going to go eat some traditional Buddhist food. So we just finished our dinner, a traditional Buddhist vegetarian meal. It was lovely. We've been prayed for by some of the locals, and now we are headed back to the coach. Back on the coach now, and we're headed back to Chengdu. So we finally made it out of the coach, and we are now in a taxi on the way to our hotel. And this hotel we've stayed in before. It's the one we stayed in day 4. So it's the small but modern room, so not bad. And I'll check in with you guys once we get to the room. So we finally made it to the hotel, just after a short taxi ride, and we're back in the same hotel we were just a few days ago. The room's quite nice. It's exactly the same as the one we stayed in before, but just flipped around. So for those of you who didn't see the video where I stayed in that room, or you just didn't stay to the end, I'll give a room tour now. Alright, so when you come in, you got this nice 2 beds and a beautiful city view. I mean, we're just 5 minutes from the city centre. And then on the left we have a TV, a nice desk, and through on the right we have the toilet and shower area. Alright, just fix the white balance and that should look better. And so in here we have the nice sink, shower. Shower's looking nice. Much better than the one we had in the other room, actually. And then that's the room tour over. So we've just left the room and we're about to go get something to eat. So back in Chengdu, and this place is amazing. I can't get over how futuristic it looks. We were going through the town centre in the taxi. There's 3D billboards, all sorts of different things. I can't really explain it, but you really don't see anything like this in the UK or USA. So we've come to this shopping centre to see if we can get something to eat. So just beneath the shopping centre is this beautiful place to eat. So we've now come to a Hotpot place to try the famous Chengdu Hotpot. So we've been given these cute little aprons to eat our Hotpot with. So the base of the Hotpot has just arrived, and we've got half spicy, half non-spicy, more to come. And we've also been given this nice chili oil. So we just finished ordering, and that all came to about £24 for the 4 of us, including drinks. That's an insanely cheap price compared to English standards. So we've just got the hot pot base, which consists of a peanut sauce, peanuts, a bit of garlic, and some greens. So all of our food has now arrived, and we're just waiting on drinks now. So now our drinks have arrived, and we've got this lovely golden Chinese beer. Got some lovely Chinese caviar with it as well. Okay, so we just got out of the hot pot place, and that was some delicious food. Had quite a few beers, and now we're on our way back to the hotel now. So just been into a convenience store to get some more drinks and water for tomorrow. And they have Palm Pay, where you just stick your palm down onto a scanner and it reads your palm, and then automatically from your WeChat to the store it will pay it automatically. China really is living in the future. So now we've made it back to the hotel after our hot pot, and we popped into the convenience store to grab some drinks for tomorrow, and I picked up some Chinese Red Bull. This is what you find in Asia normally. Definitely different from the US and UK versions, or anywhere in Europe really. And it's more advertised as a vitamin drink instead of an energy drink. And I love this stuff. Thank you for joining me in day 6 of my China trip. And be sure to join me in day 7 of China trip by clicking that subscribe. And in day 7 of this China trip, we'll be going to an ancient dam which is thousands of years old and still being used to this day. And we'll also be going to a panda sanctuary, which I'm so excited about. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.